JxmyHighroller, we've all been fooled. The thumbnail's Russell Westbrook, so I think I know where this may be going. That Westbrook tricked you niggas and thought the Lakers were going to be good, and they're not. Aha, let's go.
The triple-double stat line is synonymous with a great performance. When a player puts up a triple-double, the stat line...
Jaylen Brown triple-double. Come on, man. Keep saying him and Tatum need to split up. Keep saying that shit. Anna Montana better than Tatum. All right, dude.
Tends to make more headlines than the actual game itself. But with each and every NBA season, the once fleeting triple-double has become more and more common.
The triple-double is common. This is one thing that I've thought ever since Westbrook started just rattling them off, right? And in the new era of basketball, it has become a lot more common. Regardless of what you think about Westbrook, you still have to admire the fact that bro averaged a triple-double for 3, I don't know how many seasons that was, but a lot. My pussy has power. It might. Westbrook's not ass though. He's not ass, but he's not ass. But I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I'm sorry.
That line is almost casual at this point. No more rare than a 30-point game. And because of this, the triple-double has lost its once legendary status. Players are now chasing the stat
I hate
line,
Luka. He's a great player, but I hate him.
The actual success of their
He's
team.
literally hit a game winner on the Celtics twice.
It
Disgusts me.
Solely on the points, rebounds, and assist column. At least, that's what some fans think. The main perpetrator being Russell Westbrook. His methods to piling up wild
You might get smacked with a couple ads.
Like a gimmick than anything else. But does that make the triple-double itself a gimmick? A charade of a stat line disguising itself.
But they was memeing this clip up so much, bro. Because they was talking about he hoping Brown don't see his stats.
Piling up wild stat lines often look more like a gimmick than anything else.
Look at bro.
But does that make the triple-double...
He peeking over like, I hope Brown don't see that I went 3 for 32.
Itself a gimmick. A charade of a stat line disguising itself as a great all-around game. Or is the triple-double still the gold standard for a great game of basketball?
I don't think getting a triple-double necessarily means that you had a great game. Because yes, it's the same thing as when they say numbers never lie or numbers can be deceiving. When you get a triple-double, like if you get a triple-double but your team get blew out, like is that really a great game? I don't know. It's kind of hard to compartmentalize it at times because like yes, those counting numbers do look good, but if you got that triple-double but you also had 7 turnovers and you also shot sub 45, sub 40% from the field, that's not a great game. Westbrook gets pussy. Quad double? Nah, that's gonna be too difficult, bro. Not that like there's not that like think about it. You would have to single-handedly get 10 steals or 10 blocks. I think Robert Williams is capable of getting a quadruple double. I think he is actually capable of it because I'm pretty sure he had close to 10 blocks against the Knicks. And I'm not even saying that as a Celtics fan. He just racked up so many blocks, and he could pass. How am I? Bro, Robert Williams literally had 8 blocks in a playoff game. He just had a triple-double against the Suns. If Robert Williams got the hardest part of a quadruple-double for Rob Williams might be the assists. Might be. Giannis, there's a possibility he could get one too. Ike, appreciate the follow. You know what I'm saying? It's happened before. Who's the last player to get a quadruple-double? Wager on Madden. I am not good, nigga. They're trying to get some free bread out of me.
Well, there's only one way to find
Giannis also be playing 30 minutes, too, because they be, like, if Giannis get a triple-double, they probably dogging them niggas, bro. Jimmy's so fucking lit.
Today's video is brought to you by C.
Nobody's ever had a quadruple-double, ever? That's not true. Pause that. A quadruple-double is recorded when a player finishes with 10 or more in 4 of the 5 major statistical categories. Nate Thurmond got a quadruple-double, 22 points, 14 rebounds, 13 assists, 12 blocks. Alvin Robertson, 20, 11, 10, 10. Hakeem, 18, 16, 11, 10. David Robinson, 34, 10, 10, 10. So a couple players have gotten it. Fuck Robert Williams, bro. Robert Williams could get one, bro. I'm not even saying that as a Celtics fan, bro. He just gets so many blocks, and he's good, bro. Dick Robinson. Okay. Jokic maybe too. Jokic, that's a possibility for sure.
With live events making a comeback and a new NBA season upon us, SeatGeek is here to get us
Shout out
back.
Jimmy, man. Y'all need some tickets. Use that seat. I used SeatGeek when I went to the Cavs game and saw the Celtics lose and saw Dennis Schroeder take a game winner. Shit was disgusting.
The first recorded triple-double in NBA history occurred on December 14th, 1950, over 70 years ago, and it was accomplished by a player named Andy Phillip, who racked up 17 points, 10 assists, and 10 rebounds.
What would Jokic?
Now,
It'd have to be blocks, just because he's the center. Maybe steals, but blocks. To get 10 steals, them niggas got to get loose with the ball. I think 10 blocks is easier to achieve than 10 steals, for sure. It has to be. Because niggas gonna keep shooting, but niggas not gonna turn it over every time. You live in Ohio. What does that mean? Jokic has improved defensively. Say what you want. Jokic is a much better defender this year than he was before.
I say this is the first recorded triple-double because prior to the 1950 season, the NBA just didn't keep track of rebounds and assists the majority of the time. It's like
That's back when they had dentists and foot doctors playing ball.
Anyways. Nowadays, the NBA
Shout out Bill Russell in them,
comprehensive
though.
play-by-play data on how often a player ties his damn shoes. Because numbers give us a great
KD with
insight
them
into
fat
the
ass
smaller
size
nuances of the
22s.
game. In the case of Andy Phillip, his numbers told us that he was a great player that could
I don't
just
put up a
about do it all.
triple-double at the fucking buffet. You on my dick.
But in the wrong context,
I don't even go.
they do
Bro, I don't even eat at buffets. Like if we're gonna get, I don't even eat at buffets because I don't like eating it. I don't want to just go eat, especially now during nowadays time. I don't want to just go and eat food that's just been sitting out. You know what I'm saying? Like I just don't want to. I don't want to go and like Golden Corral. I haven't eaten Golden Corral since I was in like the 2nd grade, bro. I just don't like the process. You know what I'm saying? Of just the food's just sitting out and I can just go pick what I want. You know what I'm saying? Because niggas are nasty, bro. You know what I'm saying? You remember when people was licking the fucking ice cream cartons and putting them back? Like, come on. I do put up a triple-double when you put a plate of wings in front of me, though. I ain't gonna lie. I would put up some numbers on some wings. Y'all niggas, yeah. Would you be mad if Tatum was traded for Giannis? There's only 2 players that I think... I mean, Tatum's my favorite player, so I'd be tight, but there's only, like, 2 players that I could see, like Giannis is probably the only one, honestly, that yeah.
a really good job of skewing the truth.
Invent the step
over
back.
the last few seasons, the narrative around the triple-double stat line has been
Niggas do
twisted
stat
and
hunt, but am I
butchered
mad
so
at it?
bad
No.
that most fans have been led to believe that the stat line is nothing more than a stat padding facade. That the triple-double has lost its value. I'm sure we've all heard this skepticism at some point. And your friendly neighborhood old head isn't completely wrong. The stat line is far more common now than it used to be. Kyle Lowry has more career triple-doubles than Scottie Pippen. Luka Doncic hasn't even played 4 full seasons in the NBA, and he already has far more triple-doubles.
What the fuck is... Wait, so if you're eating breakfast at like 11 o'clock, right? Which is also lunchtime. If you eat wings at 11 o'clock, that's a problem now? I'm not arguing about this, man. We're talking about the fucking triple-double. You niggas want to talk to me about the delicacy that are chicken wings. But it's a problem because a nigga want to eat some wings at 11 in the morning. Like, it's not even that crazy.
Than Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant. And if that isn't crazy enough, Elfrid Payton has more career triple-doubles than Kevin Garnett and Akeem Olajuwon. And we can thank Russell Westbrook for the rise of the triple-double.
See, look at this shit, man. Niggas 3 for 19 from the fucking field. That's nasty. That's fucking nasty, bro. Like, that's nasty, bro. Luka is your Tatum. I respect it. I think Luka's a fucking beast, bro. Bro, he literally hit 2 game winners on the Celtics. Shit fucks me up.
The man can pile up a
You
bloated
sick
stat
fuck.
line better than anyone else in NBA history.
3 for
It's
19 is
incredible.
nasty.
Back in
fucking
2017,
disgusting.
Russ did the impossible by becoming the first player in over 50 years to average a triple-double for an entire season. Now, prior to that historic season, the NBA would usually float between 30 and 40 triple-doubles a season. That's the entire NBA combined. But after Russ's 2017 campaign, the league has seen a massive spike in triple-doubles. Oddly enough, Russ's impact on the triple-double falls right in line with Stephen Curry's impact on the three-pointer.
Look at them, both changing the game, but one's a champion. Tatum did not fall off, bitch. Fuck you.
In other words, Westbrook is to the triple-double what Stephen Curry is to the three-pointer.
I can agree, but I mean, you know.
And three-pointers are extremely different from one another.
That is true.
Anyone can jack up more threes every game, although most players probably shouldn't.
Ha!
Oh my goodness.
But not every player can go out and just pile up double-digit assists and double-digit rebounds on a good scoring night. Or can they? On October 28, 1979, a new record was set for the youngest player to achieve a triple-double in an NBA game.
Now it's Josh Giddey, right?
20 years and 75 days old, and his name was Irvin.
Oh my God.
But
this is before or after he got, you know what I'm saying, that shit.
Magic. And Magic's record stood
Nah,
for
Magic
a
didn't have
long
that shit
time,
when he was a rookie,
until
right?
20
Nah, he
years
didn't.
later when Lamar Odom recorded a triple-double at just 20 years and 54 days old. Lamar's record would stand for 6 seasons until LeBron James broke it at the age of 20 years and 20 days. LeBron's record would eventually fall 11 years later when Lonzo Ball broke it at the age of 20 years and 15 days old. But Lonzo's record would fall just 5 months later when Markelle Fultz became the first teenager.
Oh my God, Fultz. Oh man, I had so much faith in Fultz, man. It hurts me to. I know he's still in the Magic. When the last time bro stepped on the court, man? It's been a while, man. It's just a damn shame that, you know, like, say whatever you want. The Celtics traded, you know what I'm saying, they got Jason Tatum for Markelle Fultz.
To record a triple-double in the NBA. At this point, the record should stand for a very long time. I mean, how many teens can record a triple-double? Never mind, LaMelo Ball broke the record just a few seasons later at just 19 years and 140 days old.
LaMelo lit.
And since the NBA can't draft players straight out of high school anymore, I really doubted this record would fall anytime soon. I stand corrected. What was once a stat line reserved for only the most well-rounded elite players has become an achievable milestone for a teenager who just
Rush, you're stupid. How the fuck am I stupid? Markelle Fultz tore his ACL like 2 seasons ago and he hasn't played. Am I wrong? Markelle Fultz did not tear his shit 2 years ago. He hasn't played, right? Whatever, fuck you niggas, man.
Last year had a scouting report that looked like this. And as the age of the youngest triple-double getter continues to fall,
they just said that nigga's good at nothing but
continues
having
to
hairs.
8 of the top 16 career leaders in triple-doubles are currently in the NBA. So, is the triple-double really a dead stat line? A relic of the NBA that has lost its value over the years? The short answer is no. The triple-double is still...
What the fuck did I tell you? See?
An incredible stat line that, for the most part, still represents great overall winning basketball. But the long answer is a lot more complicated than that. Russell Westbrook has taken a lot of heat for the fall of the triple-double. His game is constantly overanalyzed and over-criticized.
I'm here
to tell you, if you think Russ's triple-doubles are empty stats that don't contribute to winning basketball, you're wrong. Since Russ's game-changing 2016-2017...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think that they don't contribute to basketball, but there are times you can have a triple-double and you didn't play a great game. Like, now, and do they always contribute to winning? No. But, I mean, these numbers show that it's pretty good, though.
17th season, he has racked up 157 triple-doubles. And in those 157 games, his team has a record of 100.
They need to get rid of the three-point line. You want these niggas playing segregation ball.
Winning
it's nuts.
Over
I don't shoot like Westbrook, nigga. I shoot like Carmelo Anthony.
Equivalent to nearly 60 wins over the course of a season, which means that when Russ gets a triple-double, his team is elevated to that of a near 60-win squad.
That's good.
This team success doesn't just apply to one team. This is an effect that Russ has on every single team he has played on. From the Thunder to the Rockets to the Wizards.
Russ gets an unfair amount of hate. He be bullshitting sometimes, but Russ gets an unfair amount of hate. He be bullshitting. Some of them bricks he be throwing up are ungodly.
The Thunder won
sounds like 12 gauges.
57% of their games. In the games where Russell Westbrook achieved a triple-double, the Thunder's winning percentage jumped to 81%.
I'm wrong? How I'm wrong? Russ shoot like Shaq. Nigga, I shoot like Melo. My form is tight.
Triple-double or not.
Form tight like Vert. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Did get a triple-double. The
Wizards
won 61%.
Jimmy said I'm wrong. You ain't say I'm wrong. There's games where Russell's had a triple-double and he didn't play a great game.
That's the difference.
Literally this season, it's happened.
37-win team and a 50.
But I respect Russ because the things that make Russ good, can also be a detriment of him as well. The fact that he plays so hard and with so much effort gets him the triple-double, gets him the stats, and effort is something that is appreciated. But his effort and him playing that hard also leads to him being erratic and having those turnovers and shooting that bitch off the top of the fucking shot clock.
Russ's teams have won 57% of their games. When he gets a triple-double, that winning percentage jumps all the way up to 71%. Russ's triple-doubles are definitively a good thing for him and his team. And fans will often say, if Russ just kept his turnovers down, made better decisions, and took care of the ball, then his team would be in better positions. Assuming that the bad that comes with the turnovers outweighs the good of the triple-doubles. And again, this isn't exactly true. Because over the last 6 seasons in games where Russ has less than 4 turnovers, his team's record is 62-45. A winning percentage of just 58%, which is almost exactly.
Bro, the percentage finna be higher when he has more turnovers, which it doesn't really make sense though. Like, I would not be shocked if when this pops up, it says that the percentage of games that they win is gonna be higher when he has more turnovers, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's a good thing, because you would just always want a nigga to have, you know what I'm saying, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Basketball's fake. How is basketball fake?
Team's overall record over that same time span. So believe it or not, Russ keeping his turnovers
by 1%
down to a minimum actually doesn't make much difference to his team's success. Sounds impossibly odd, but it's true. Meanwhile, the triple-double drives his team to vastly more success than without it. In the case of Russell Westbrook, a triple-double is far more valuable than a low turnover game. And it's not even close. But the Russell Westbrook triple-double rabbit hole goes even deeper. Since 2017, Russ has recorded 34 40-plus point games. And in those 34 games, his team went 19-15. A 56% winning percentage, which again means that when Russ drops 40 points or more, his team's success virtually doesn't change at all. So that means that low turnover games and high scoring games are both far less valuable to Russ and his teams than the triple-double is. Not only is the triple-double not an empty stat line, the triple-double is quite literally the best thing Russell Westbrook can do for his team. In fact, generally speaking, the triple-double is one of the best things a player can achieve for his team.
That's the goat right there. Yan.
These are the league leaders in triple-doubles since the 2016-2017 season. And
how many of these niggas are champions? Oh, only 2 of them.
Across the board, the success of each player's teams jumps considerably whenever they get a triple-double. I think triple-doubles have gotten a bad rap in the same way that three-pointers have. If a player knocks down, let's say, 8 threes in a game, fans expect that player's team to win. But sometimes that's just not the case. An individual player can do everything in his power to get a victory for his team.
That is facts, though. Like when Bron put his heart and soul out there and then J.R. Smith sold the bread. You know what I'm saying?
Prevent that from happening.
It's facts.
And this applies with
Why they showing
triple-doubles.
Celtics highlights, nigga?
People
Fuck that.
expect that a massive stat line in the form of a
And I'm not even one of the
triple-double
Westbrook
must
haters,
equate
dude.
to
Like,
a
I
win,
like
where
Westbrook.
the numbers were empty,
But
or
he
the
be
player was just
bullshitting
padding his
sometimes.
stats. But that's just not how the game works. Now, I know
Westbrook
this
be
is a
bullshitting
difficult
sometimes.
concept
No
for some
bullshit.
to understand, but a player can have a great game and his team can still lose.
That is a fact.
I know, it's crazy, right? A triple-double doesn't automatically equate to winning every time, but it sure as hell gets your team in the winning column more often than not. Even in the case of Russell Westbrook. Over the last 5 seasons, there have been 534 triple-doubles recorded across the NBA.
I'm gonna check Cord.
534 games, the player with the triple-double won 375 of them. Now how's that for empty stats?
That nigga Jimmy talking that shit, man. He talking that shit. Hey, man, but look, watching the Lakers, like, fall apart, that was hilarious to me, though, because there's just so many, like, you know, cock riders. So, you know, watching them fall apart is hilarious. But, hey, man, shout out Russ, though.